So it's a great pleasure to welcome Ray and Elizabeth.
Well, I was really proud of Nimbin. I'm always proud of Nimbin. We forget that in Nimbin we are stalwarts. The rest of Australia just bends over against the oppression. We know what is right for us. In Nimbin we stand up for it, and that's, I've always admired Nimbin, and I think today with the float parade for a town of officially 500 people, that was an amazing float parade. But in doing so, it's created a dilemma for the judges, so it's well worth it. The first prize is $2,000. The second prize is $1,000. And the third prize is $500. What's a crowd applause on that for number 10, the girl in the cage. Okay, I hope we've got the meter on there gauging that response. The message was clear from her that she represented the spirit of the ganja flower, and its inhibition because of these awful drug laws. Number 9, the Nimbin Head Surf Club. Their message was drug law reform, and they had that great poem. Number 8, the Solar Power. Rainbow Solar Power Company, with their message which was painfully obvious. And then you might have missed him in the crowd, the little one-off guy on the skateboard. Number 7, the crowd response for that. The skate park man. I'm just checking with Liz to make sure she's registering the crowd response. So. Okay, we'll leave number 6 just for a little while and I'll let you know. St Vincent de Paul's crowd response to those lovely ladies who do such wonderful work. Oh, we were unanimous on that anyway, so we might as well stop there. We would like you, either one of you as a representative or all of you, to come up and be presented with the number 3rd prize, a $500 check to St Vincent de Paul's and the great work that you do.
We have some beautiful trophies that have been made for the Float Awards, because we are going to have them every year. So we will be adding plaques to these same awards, and they'll become quite a thing to read in a few years. They're made from the old Nimbin Bridge, so they've even been a part of Nimbin for longer than most of us, and we look forward to filling them up with plaques and the parade to get better and better every year. It's with great pleasure we give a prize money of $500 in this very beautiful award to the St Vinny ladies, and it's not only for the parade float, of course, but the work you do all the time.
Here's a $500 check which you can cash and fight amongst yourselves at Summerland Credit Union tomorrow. Thank you. And if you can, yeah, add to their bucket. Very well done. Okay. They touched our hearts. They're really hard-working people. Another one that touched our heart was number 4, the memorial to Albert Hoffman. What was the crowd response for that? As a matter of fact, that was funny when the judges were putting down crowd response, because the crowd response originally when they walked past was silence, of course, but that was the crowd response, and now we can cheer their efforts. Well done. Hats off to Hoffman. Now, some of you might not have even noticed him in the crowd, but Beautiful Mind number 3, unfortunately his upper self collapsed on his lower self and something got mixed up along the way. Please give him some sort of applause, because he certainly put in the effort. And Soccerism. Hey, let's hear that crowd applause for that one. It was pretty offbeat, but that's what Nimbin's about, full of surprises. Now, I've left number 6 and number 1 to the last, because we truly have to appeal to you. I was just emotionally carried away. I thought they were just so synchronised, so beautiful. The Gunja Fairies are just at their best, and that's just amazing. personally want them to win, but that doesn't matter. But part of that is due to the diligence every year they've put in. Sometimes a one and only performance, and it's always been exceptional. It's always been the highlight. The Gunja Fairies are our fairies of Nimbin. They're an establishment. I really want them to win. However, we're a bit stuck there, so let's hear for the May Queen. Well done. I think the May Queen comes in with a $1,000 second prize and also a trophy. If you could all come up, if they're still here waiting. Peace and justice. Yeah. Here are the May Queens, or Liberty and Justice. You may remember them. They had a beautiful effect upon the crowd. Absolute beautiful. And here is your $1,000 cheque to fight at with Summerland Credit Union tomorrow. And last but not least, thank you. Oh, you might want to say something. No. Silence. I think we should always also make an acknowledgement for the Nimbin Head Surf Club, where they get a $250 encouragement award. Their float was made up on the spur of the moment, and they said they were all completely stoned, and I think they did a rather great job under the circumstances. There's no award as such, but and come and see me later and I'll write it. The check's in the mail. I wonder if the Gunja Fairies can all come up and fight over your $2,000 at the Summerland Credit Union tomorrow. Cheers for the Gunja Fairies! Nimbin Zone. Nimbin's pride and joy. Presented by Michael Boulderstone's daughter. And I don't know how he got in amongst it. He must have a good time. And who said cannabis isn't an aphrodisiac? Hey, good on you, mate. And
look, firstly I'd like to thank you guys for sponsoring this event, okay? Because it's such a good boost for this town. And I just want to encourage everybody that comes here every year, make a damn float, bring it along, okay, and give it a go. And look, I wouldn't have done it without the Gunja Fairies. They asked me to do it and I did it for them, so as much goes to them as to me, okay? Thank you very much, guys.
Gunja Fairies rock.
Gunja Fairy promotion.
And last but not least, who gets the check? I think Biscuit. Well done. Thank you, Biscuit. You can work it out tomorrow. Aren't they gorgeous? I'm supposed to make a speech, but there were such good speakers before me. I just want to say one little word. There was a reason in our madness for a small little company to put up basically $5,000 in prizes in a town of 500, and it wasn't done just because what shall I do to save some tax. I'm not even sure if it's a tax deduction. That doesn't matter. I could feel in our town, as I said before, that we rise up for our rights and we stand for the people of Australia in drug law reform, and I think we all forget that in this little town. Be proud of yourselves. All around the place people put Nimbinians down and the hippies. Be proud. We stand proud. We're not anti-law and authority. We're not anti-police. The police have their role. But why are they drug testing down the road when they should be waiting outside the pub and catching all the drug takers that are taking the worst drug on the planet, and that's alcohol? It's just that the laws are wrong. Peace. And that's what it's all about. No, I've created these prizes for another thing, is that we have been oppressed in Nimbin. For a town of 500 people, at the moment we probably have 50 police right in town now, one policeman for every 10 of our citizens.